show off. All right, I've got a job to do. And that job today consists of, I'm going to move some of these chips around. So, have you guys ever seen, it's pretty prevalent here in Georgia, but have you ever seen these, so this is a power line that comes running right through here. Have you ever seen one of those big machines? Big four-wheel drive machine, has a big old long arm on it with a blade on the end of it. And what those guys do is they come down through all the power lines in rural areas and they trim up all the tree limbs. And so they come around, I don't know, maybe every couple of years. But anyway, those guys just came through within the last few months and trimmed up this whole power line right here. And this power line runs all the way down there to the other end of our property, way down there. But anyway, it leaves quite the mess depending on how the limbs have been hanging over, how they've been growing. And then they come back a couple days later with a big chipper and they pick all those limbs up and they chip them. And whenever those guys do that, I always ask them, because they're always looking for a place to dump it. And I always get them to leave me some. And this time they wouldn't stop. Even after they left my property, they kept coming back for about 2 more days and they were kept dumping loads. So I've got so much of it here now. I don't know what I'm going to do with it all. But the reason that I get them to do that is because I use this to line our outside dog pen. I just put that stuff in there and it makes a nice bed layer for the pen, that kind of stuff. And then I've got so much this year, I think I'm going to have some other stuff I can do with it. I think I can go ahead and put it in some beds that are around trees and things like that. But yeah, at one point I'm glad that I was here that day and I finally told them, okay, hey, that's it. I don't need it anymore. I don't know what I'm going to do with it all. So anyway, that's what I'm doing today. I'm going to get some of this over here. This one's bigger chunks, although this stuff really smelled good because this had a lot of pear trees in it. I'd be very careful about putting my hand in here because snakes love to hang out in this stuff. But anyway, so that one's kind of interesting. But this one here is smaller chips, so I think I'm going to use this one. I think that was all mainly pine. And so I'm going to use that one to line the dog pen with. That and a couple other chores, but let's start out with that one. Let's do it. All right, I'm tired. All right, what'd you think of all your shavings? You guys like that? Yeah, you like that? What you think, Lou? All right, we got that done. I initially didn't think I was going to be able to get the tractor in there. That's why I was dumping it over the fence. And then I did a test run on it over here. So come around to this side real quick to show you what I'm talking about. So this area of my yard right up in here that leads up to this double gate going into the pen here. Sometimes after rain, I can't get heavier equipment in there. I can get a lawnmower through here, but heavier equipment, I'll tear it up. In fact, that brown spot right there is when I tried to get a skid steer through there, and it was still too sloppy. So initially I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get the tractor up through here to dump all those shavings in there. But after I put a couple of loads over the fence, I realized, all right, well, this is going to take me forever to do it this way. I've got to give it a shot. So I kind of went around this area right here that I'm a little concerned about and was able to get it in there. And so I was able to dump a bunch more loads in there and get it done a lot quicker. So anyway, just a little project I needed to get done. The dog pen here, and probably their house right there is the next thing I need to tend to. Some of the siding on there is rotting out on the bottom, so that'll probably be in the steps. that's on the radar to get that done. But for right now, this came out pretty good. And they seem happy. All right. On to the next job.